idea is that local people get a say in how money is spent in their community. This is the voting process here. So 1 will be the lowest score and 5 will be the top score.
We want to help other young people who come here alone without any family.
We, as young parents, we want to be responsible citizens by being a positive role model for our children and for future young parents.
We want to teach you to live well, be well, and learn well.
Small grants is probably the most popular form of participatory budgeting that there is. It also brought together people in communities to network a wee bit more.
What we did was we sent the kids out on an activity and they were taking photographs of the local area, and it was all graffiti, fly tipping, broken bottles. It was just derelict waste ground. There was nowhere for them to go and sit. And in amongst all these photographs, there was this one daffodil. So we thought a sensory garden would be brilliant, and that's what we applied for.
Staff and volunteers should be happy with themselves. They've actually done this and made the place look better for the members.
Maybe 1 cup or 2 cake outside it, need something to do.
Sit down and read a wee book. Happy.
We know that for too long the top-down approach has not made life better for people in this city, so something has to change, and we change that by putting communities in control of what happens in their local areas.
People really flourish when they participate in participatory budgeting, developing skills, developing their capacity, and in order to mainstream, we need to bring all of our council services on board and ensure that everybody is moving in the one direction. And my hopes for Glasgow are that if we repeat participatory budgeting year on year, we can actually make a difference to the poverty and health inequalities in our city.
So I've got Stephen Snodderson, the streets team, which is ground maintenance budget. Just short of £1 million was approved that would go forward as our first big mainstream project.
What we want to do today is to talk to you about the services we currently provide and to work out how we can maximise that budget to make the area even better than it currently looks.
And if you get creative with what's being planted and where that's being done, it might actually help in some areas where there is maybe some antisocial behaviour.
Free food areas, if you like, where you've got herbs growing or vegetables growing, but certainly like a fruit orchard of some description would be fantastic.
The free food idea, I think it was actually out of a conversation that I had with the gentleman that runs the local food bank. Being able to have herb gardens and salad crops, etc., growing for people just to take.
Instead of someone in an office somewhere deciding what's going to happen in the locality, we're actually able to get engaged and have our say.
My first reaction was surprise, even shock maybe. PBE was usually dealing with community groups and community grants, but to allow them to influence such a large budget, £1 million of grounds maintenance, was quite an ask. However, once I'd actually reflected on it, reviewed on it and thought about it, I actually think it's a great idea.
It wasn't about giving people more money to spend, it's about spending the money that we have for those services wisely at the moment.
We did some social media, then we organised some drop-in sessions, and that was for people to come along, hear about the project and to give us their thoughts and ideas.
If we're the driving force behind where the money is being spent, there's a bigger sense of civic pride, really.
We're about to go through, I think, the most challenging budget period that we have ever experienced in local government, and we need something to allow us to engage and to maintain the trust of our communities, and participatory budgeting for me allows me to do that and allows my staff to do that.
Some people do not like change, but embrace it.
I think other directorates will be watching this and seeing, well, this is something that we potentially could be taking forward.
Have faith in your communities, and most of all, trust in your communities.
absolutely great. It means that we can take a project that wee step further and educate more young people in the harms and consequences of drugs and alcohol.
When my little girl goes to school, I would like to be involved in knowing where the money goes and what education services that she's got and all the different things like that.
When you introduce something new to the young people especially, they will embrace and they will go with it. So in later years it then becomes the norm to them.
It makes the community a better place.
I just think it's important overall because they're obviously going to be a part of the future, and then if they're already making decisions right now, it's good for their own future.